Rams house? Welcome into a brand new episode of the Rams Report presented by Prize Picks. And what a day from the Los Angeles Rams. It truly was. They get the win over the Kansas City Chiefs in the preseason. I'm not going to lie, guys. Off the top of my head, I know we had 20 points. I know they had less than 20 points. Final score doesn't really matter. What matters is what we're going to talk about today. The takeaways from today's game. We get the win, but like I told you guys in the lead up to this thing, outcomes are not what's important when it comes to preseason games. What's important is what we saw, and what we saw today was Ty Simpson go out there and show us, at least in a preseason setting, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. I absolutely loved what we saw from Ty Simpson today, guys. He cooked. Early on, we had some issues. Early on, the first drive, he comes out, quick completion to Max Klare, who was his favorite target throughout this one. 7 of his 25 completions went to Max Klare, or 25 attempts. 21 completions of those 7 went to Max Klare. Goodness. There we go. So about a third of what he did as far as completions was in the direction of Max Klare, including the first one. We had a bad snap on that first drive, kind of killed the whole momentum. He comes back, and he absolutely cooks. He settles in. He looks in charge of the huddle. He looks in charge of the operation. He looks smooth. He was under center for the vast majority of it. One of the bigger questions around Ty Simpson, can he make that transition from being an all-shotgun guy in his college days to coming in and playing under center in an offense that requires you to be good at that? Check, check, check in preseason game 1. 84% completion percentage, 21 to 25, 190 yards. 7.6 yards per attempt. That's MVP caliber, I will remind you. 2 passing touchdowns. Dude cooked. What more can you say? What more can you say about Ty Simpson than he went out there in this preseason and showed everybody who was questioning this pick, hey, I am just as good as you expect a first-round quarterback to be. I am just as in charge of this operation as you expect a first-round quarterback to be. It was very impressive. I was very impressed with what we saw from Ty Simpson. You can call this a huge test for him, and it is passed with flying colors. It is passed with flying colors. I will say, staying on the offensive side, I want to talk about 2 more things before we roll into our second huge takeaway. Keegan Trost exited this game early with a hamstring injury. He left in the first quarter. He did not return. He was very quickly ruled out. As of right now, we have no more updates around exactly what's going on with Keegan Trost. Alex Cook also exited this game on the defensive side. I never saw exactly what injury he was dealing with. We'll continue to keep you guys up to date on those situations right here on the Rams Report. So make sure you are subscribed. But the other thing I want to talk about before we roll into our next huge takeaway, Max Klare, man. Great game from the rookie tight end out of Ohio State. 7 catches, 37 yards. He looked great. He looked like a consistently reliable option for Ty Simpson. You could tell whenever Ty was in trouble, who was he looking for? He's looking for 86, and that's going to be a connection that develops for years to come. But before we get into my next big takeaway, I got to let you guys know about the sponsor of today's video, our presenting sponsor here at Chat Sports, Prize Picks. Guys, America's #1 sports picks app was the driver of a lot of fun behind our stream today on the Rams Report. We were live today having a great time watching the Rams play the Kansas City Chiefs, and we also had our Prize Picks lineup alongside us. All we had to do to put it together was pick between 2 and 6 players, pick on more or less between their stat projections, and we put together our lineup. And unfortunately didn't cash, but that's okay, guys, because we've got another season-long lineup put together for you guys, and you can tailor fade this one. Just drop a follow on my PrizePicks username. It's at Jackson Durham, and you'll see all the lineups I've got put together, including this one. 3 to win 395 all season long projections on that. And if you're a brand new user, make sure you use our new user offer. Play your first $5 and get $150 in lineups if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. That's right, PrizePicks just switched up their offer, so there's no better time to join, lock in, and win that first lineup. That's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Thank you to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's video. Sorry, guys, I was yelling and screaming during our live stream today, which is why my voice is starting to fade on me. But I'm going to power through on our video today. The next thing we're going to talk about is Dean Connors, the undrafted free agent out of Houston. Before that, he was at Rice a little bit as well. He looked damn good today. Not a ton of work, 10 total touches for him. He played a lot with Ty Simpson. 6 carries for 22 yards on the ground, averaged almost 4 yards a click, and he was really good in the receiving game. He had 2 touchdowns, and I'll tell you, that first touchdown, it was a double screen situation. Ty had 2 options. He had an option out to his left. He had an option right to, basically in front of him to his right, and that was Dean Connors on a slip screen. He ignores the first one. It ain't there. He turns and looks. He finds Dean Connors. Dean Connors immediately met by a Kansas City Chief. I don't know who the hell it was off the top of my head, but he bulldozes that cat. He runs right through him and right into the end zone. Dean Connors would not be denied on that play. Easy touchdown. The second one, he goes and gets another one. An absolutely fantastic performance from Dean Connors. He took advantage of every single opportunity he was given. I was really, really satisfied, but I'm not going to lie. I was satisfied with every member of this running back room. We saw Jarquez Hunter. There was no Ronnie Rivers tonight. Jordan Waters looked really good. Hunter looked really good. And Dean Connors was goddamn fantastic. I was absolutely thrilled with the way this run game showed up. I was thrilled with the way this offensive line showed up. No starters played tonight on any position group. And we still went out there and beat a team that played their starters for the majority of the first quarter. That's incredibly impressive. Lastly, I want to talk about a couple guys that stood out on the defensive side of the ball. Number one, you got to talk about Wake Forest's finest, Nick Anderson. Number 45. I'm losing my voice, but I got to bring it back for number 45 because, man, did he show out. Ryan, get the stats on screen for me. They speak for themselves. They're going to save my voice a little bit here because look how good he was, guys. 9 tackles, 4 solo tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a tackle for loss. This dude showed up down after down. He was making plays all over the football field. He looked absolutely fantastic. He played with his hair on fire. And that's the kind of energy we need. That's what we need to see on special teams. I want to see this dude make the 53. If he shows up like that in the next 2 preseason games, if he shows up like that in the joint practice against the Saints. Next, Wesley Bailey. I liked what I saw from Wesley Bailey. Wasn't a ton that's going to stuff the stat sheet. Didn't come away with a sack, but he's consistently getting after the quarterback. He's consistently pressuring. He had some good plays in run defense as well. I thought he verified what we'd heard in training camp. And lastly, before I get out of here, my voice is totally shot. Alzillian Hamilton, guys. The Fresno State undrafted free agent, the corner. He had a PBU today. He had a couple plays where he gave up some completions, but he battled. He kept showing up. He did exactly what you hope from a UDFA. I was impressed with this defense. I was impressed with this entire Rams team, top to bottom. Offensive line, that whole group of 5, man, they showed out. I was really bummed to see Keegan Trost exit this game early. I thought it was a big opportunity for him to get a lot of run, but of course, injuries happen. But the depth of this offensive line impressed me today. This defense impressed me today, especially these 3 guys. And I'll tell you one more time, Ty Simpson, he showed up today. Ty Simpson showed up today. And if you're absolutely thrilled about that, which you should be, Give me a 15 in the comment section and drop a like on today's video, guys. I got to go. I got to go rest my voice, but I hope you're as happy as I am about the way today went for the Los Angeles Rams. Wasn't perfect, but there was a lot of really, really good things to take away, and I'm absolutely stoked. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Rams football. Thanks for watching.